I know what you're thinking. Just put the Nike logo at number 1 and be done with it. Except it's actually an awful slide, and the Nike logo comes in last at our list. The start is fine, long and smooth with a decent decline, but the finish is absolute trash. If we calculate the angle of the slope, we can clearly see that you will always get launched backwards into the slide again. What's even worse is that the slide somehow still compels you to do it, even after seeing the pile of bodies stacking up at the bottom.
What are you waiting for? Just do it!
Amazon's slide might also sound like a good idea, especially if slightly rotated to give it some speed, until you notice the death spike at the bottom.
Hell yes.
The 8th place on our list is a much safer alternative. It's got a nice platform and a good angle on the slope, but it's short. You start sliding, and before your brain catches on, it's already over. No time to think, no time to react, just dopamine. You know you'll hate yourself if you go again, but you can't stop. 4 hours later, you're still sliding. You have no memory of the first 200 rides, but somehow, you know you need just one.
Yes, gang, 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 gang.
Moving on to number 7 on our list, we have Pepsi. Pepsi has a great slide, steep at the start, smooth in the middle, and long enough to really enjoy it. But considering the clientele that likes Pepsi, there might be some, well, structural challenges. But nothing that can't be fixed with some simple discrimination. Pepsi would rank much higher, but in 2023, they took an almost perfect slide and made it flat, like a Pepsi left open overnight. A redesign that actually helped was Toblerone, who finally removed the bear guarding their slide. It's still a brutal climb, but if you work hard, you'll be rewarded by experiencing what it's like to be a block of Parmesan. The east side is better, not because it's smooth, but because it will only bruise you instead of shred you. Small victories. At number 5, we have the YouTube logo. A safe, simple ride, until they added mid-roll ads. Now, your ride just freezes halfway down while you watch yet another guy in his garage.
Here in my garage, just bought this,
But slide down with an ad block and suddenly it's not too shabby. Solid, reliable, and won't waste your time. As we are finally moving into the actually viable slides, they need to offer more than just safety, which is exactly what Adidas does. 3 stripes equals 3 slides, one for the smallest kids, one for the brave ones, and one for the slobs. The last one is especially steep, fast, and comes with complimentary hard bass at the bottom. At number 3 on our list, we got something you'll probably be loving. As we've already established, we can rotate the logos however we want, which is great news for the Golden Arches. This logo works in a variety of ways, making it one of the best slides on the list. It has 3 great platforms and 2 insanely steep drops with perfect launch points. The only problem is that the slide is too deep. You'll never make it to the other side. Once you're in, you're stuck. If we could just slightly lower the middle part so that the platform was reachable, this would be a 10 out of 10 slide. Our next logo was meant to be a slide. Just look at it. A long, elegant curve with a great launch pad at the end that guarantees amazing airtime. Have you guessed it yet? It's Jaguar. Just like their cars, this slide is fast, sleek, and built for performance. The only reason it's not number 1 on our list is that it lacks a little horsepower. Right now, it's less of a high-speed car chase, and more of a luxury cruise. Of course, it can be rotated to increase the speed, but then the launch pad becomes a little flat and you'll lose the airtime. But nonetheless, the long sliding time and the great launch pad give Jaguar a well-deserved silver medal. Forget dying, forget long lines and annoying climbs, forget mid-roll ads. Our number 1 on the list of logos to use as a slide has nothing of these, but it has everything else. Drumroll, please. This logo wasn't just made for gaming, it was made for sliding. There is a conveniently placed ladder in the middle, which takes you many feet off the ground. At the top you got 2 identical rides, so just choose the one with the shortest queue. The ride in itself is amazing. A huge, steep, cliff-like drop that ensures maximum speed going into a perfectly smooth curve. No dangers, high capacity, maximum fun. An easy gold medal for Atari. Best sliding since 1976. And that's our list of the top 10 logos to use as a slide. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to find a way to actually build one of these.